Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, why don't you do the intro?
The intro?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Or
just,
your intro?
yeah, my intro.
Ah,
It's not very hard.
We are people. We make Project Spark. This is Mike. He's got beta keys. Our community manager slash, what were you? Program manager slash?
No, I was the project manager working on Community Spark.
Right.
Those were
And
tough
I am the
days.
creative director of making U-shaped hills. And we are Team Dakota, here to play some of your creations and give you an update on all things beta.
So you would be the project creator, no, the project director on Creative Spark.
According to your titles, yes.
Yeah, according to my methodology of titles. So guys, this is kind of exciting times for us, and it's a little earlier than maybe you never know. But as we had mentioned, and I think most people know that we launched the Project Spark Win 8 beta last week on Tuesday, so it's been about 7 days. And with it, as we expected, there's some issues and some bugs, and some of them can be kind of nasty. So we really want to be careful in rolling out beta keys to make sure that we're only giving out to people that really understood, what was kind of happening with it, because we didn't want somebody's first experience to be running into a bug and being, wow, this game is horrible, it's really bad.
Well, running into a bug that we definitely weren't prepared to not have compromised the experience.
Right.
It was all about compromising the experience.
Right. And so we were able to get our keys, and we got maybe three. I gave out 316 keys
I gave
myself.
out a couple, somehow.
Yeah,
That
well,
happened.
I tricked Henry into doing some paperwork and giving out keys.
Are you awake? Yeah. I wasn't awake for that.
Well, then you were.
That was amazing.
So, and we've been working on a patch, and the patch fixes some big issues, or fixes a lot of issues. In fact, the patch has a 194 individual fixes. So
Wow.
pretty big patch, yeah. And I know this because I was writing the patch notes, and they're pretty long and somewhat arduous. So we're going to be putting out those patch notes as soon as the project director on Creative Spark reviews them.
Whew, that guy should get on it.
Yeah, and we'll be getting those out. So, but here's the surprising and good news. Obviously, once this patch goes out and everything's stable, we can start going a lot wider in our invites. And this is where we're going to get to the people that have been very patient and have signed up on Project Spark. A lot of them signed up on day one when we announced at
A lot of people
at
on day
E3.
one. I've been reminded very often about
Yeah.
the people signed up on day one.
And people saying, hey, be patient. And I'm like, yeah, don't be patient. You should demand your keys.
That's
if you want
right.
the game, this is a good problem that you're
I
banging on
want
the
to
table.
demand my keys.
Yeah, it's like I demand things for games that I'm excited about.
Right.
So be as demanding as you can. We like that. But the good news is that we're going to be able to start rolling those out as soon as we confirm that the patch is live and stable and there's no other big issues, because you never know. Then we're going to start going out in waves that'll be in the thousands. And so I think pretty quickly everybody who wants a key is going to get one.
Speaking of crash,
Unless, of course, Henry crashes the game
I think I got a really good crash there.
and crashes the machine.
And the machine.
And
So
and
the
what-
lights.
And oh, well, there goes the power. Wait, so I got to.
Oh, I got it. I'll just task manager us.
So here's the somewhat exciting and scary news. The patch was put into cert, and the patch could come out as early. Could come out. We don't know when it come out. Could come out as early as today. It could come out as early as right now on this stream. And this is significant for a few reasons, and I want you guys to pay attention to this, because this could cause some unexpected pain if you're not aware. The way it works.
Sort of like crashing. It was beautiful.
It was what happened to all your paint?
That was so good.
So here's the deal, and this is my best understanding. So if I'm wrong, you can throw shoes and stuff at me, but I'm just doing the best I can with what I learned just this morning.
Shoes? Who are you, George Bush?
Yeah, I guess, right? I don't know. So when the patch is finished through cert, it immediately will start showing up in the Windows Store across regions. And this isn't.
You're asking for a refrain.
So, well, I'm saying we don't know where it's going to go when, because it's kind of propagating throughout this big system. So we can't say it's going to be this time, this date at this time. It's going to be out there when it is, and it's a little bit of a black box. When that happens, two things will happen. If you have automatic updates turned on for your apps in Windows Store, it'll come up, it'll say there's an update, and it'll automatically update your game with the new version. If you do not have that on, you will have to go and manually bring up the Project Spark, either the game or the store, and manually select update the game. Now here is the very, very important part. Once the client's out there and people can start doing that, on our side, on the services side here at Team Dakota HQ, we need to do an update to our server. Until that server update happens, which is probably from the time we start it till the time it's finished, is going to take 2 to 3 hours. So the service will be down during that time. Until that update happens on the server side, if you update your client prior to that, you will not be able to play the game. And I'm not sure if that means you won't be able to load the game or if you'll still be able to play in offline mode. I'm still investigating that, but I want you to be aware. So what I would recommend, if you're really into playing it, don't update until you hear that our servers are up, and then at that time do that. Now once the servers come back up with the new version, we're not even really sure. We got to test this. We're not sure what will happen if you try to play the game without the update. Could be craziness. It could be...
Some things might work, some things might not.
Don't know. You could end up with Henry and Jared in your game, dancing like,
Is this like the Matrix or something?
Yeah, I mean, it could be like Tron.
That'd be weird.
So we don't know. So to recap, the patch is coming anytime. Any day. Could be today. Could be right now. Could happen. Could be going live as we speak. We don't know. When it does, you will have an option, or you will basically either automatically update depending on your Windows 8 settings, or you will have to manually update it to update the patch. Once you've updated to the new patch, you will not be able to play the game until we do an update on the server side. So I would say hold off on that. When we start doing the update on the server side, expect about a 3-hour or so downtime as we do that over, and that could come as soon as today. Wish I could give you guys more notice to that. It's just kind of one of those things that you don't really know when this is going to propagate out and when we can do that. When the update is done and stable, we will start giving out lots and lots of beta keys. Beta keys will go up by the 1,000 every couple days, maybe every day, maybe who knows. So we think that pretty quickly everybody who wants a key will get in. Whoa, what happened, man?
I made a Terminator rock.
Oh, wow.
So it just relentlessly comes after you.
So we will be posting the patch notes on the Project Spark forums. If you guys want, I can post it on Reddit as well if you think that's helpful. I can link to it on Facebook and Twitter. They're pretty long. They're pretty lengthy. They go into a lot of detail. And we don't want to inundate you guys with stuff, but we want you to know what we're changing, because we think that's important that you have an understanding of what's happening, especially since some of these things could affect your game balance, right? If we change the how much damage a sword does or something like that, and you're using that in one of your levels, that's something you need to be aware of. So we're erring on the side of giving you too much information because we trust you guys as creators and we think you wanna see this stuff. So if you guys could do me a favor, I know I don't know how many people we have in chat, but if you could help spread the word to the other community folks about this so that they know. I just don't want anybody to have a bad experience if they had planned to, I don't know, play hooky from work or school and spend the afternoon playing Project Spark, and then they go home and update, and then the server's down for 3 hours. I know it's not the end of the world, but hey, that's the type of stuff that...
Unexpected is definitely a problem.
Yeah. And so my apologies in advance for not being able to give you guys more notes. Do the patch notes appear in game anywhere? Trying to think where they could possibly go. I could create a level.
No, it'd be a heck of a ticker.
Oh yeah, we could. We could update the ticker to say that the patch notes are available on the website to look at, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no place out with that. It's not out yet in the Windows market, but it will be down. And we don't know when exactly the servers will be down. It'll be sometime in the next 162 hours.
It could be soon.
Yeah,
Very, very soon.
it could be right away. It could be by the time we're done with the stream. It could be upon us. You guys may know before Henry and I know. So
That's right.
so there you have it. So what we're going to do today. Now that aside, what we're going to do today, we're going to give out some beta keys based on how many people in the stream, because we're all about scaling and formulas and hey, that was
Somebody
cool.
was asking if I could hit the rock and have it explode.
Nice. So someone was people were asking about beta keys, so we'll give out a couple. We'll figure out how we do it. But what we want to do today is we want to take a look at community creations, but we want to do it not just kind of hey show it off like we have. What we want to do is we want to really kind of Siskel and Ebert side,
Yes.
wise, give some good feedback on what it is, and talk about the things that we want and that we'd like to see, in our opinion, right? And what do we know? Project Spark is all about telling us game designers, hey, I don't care what you think we should make. We're going to make what we want. So feel free to ignore us.
And we've got some fun stuff to go along with that, right?
Yeah, so we're thinking that we're going to pick, we'd like to do this once a week. Maybe not during Christmas week or whatever.
Yeah.
We'd like to do this once a week, and we'd like to pick, we're going to review the levels, and I'd love to, we'll see, maybe we do it by downloads today, but we'd love to in the future get convene a council of community elders
What is that rock called?
that will, a council of community elders that will recommend or nominate levels for us, give us a list of levels each week that they think rise to the level that we should review. And we'll review these levels, and what we'll do is we're going to kind of talk about what we'd like to see. And a lot of it will be some things that maybe you wouldn't think of. Like, we're going to look at the title. Is it a good title? We want good titles, right? Does it have a good description? Does it have proper tagging? We're going to look at those things, and then obviously
You're going to do that, I'm going to
and
be like, is this fun?
Yeah,
Oh, see, the rock got me now.
And so we're going to, that'll teach you to point me and call me out. So we'll do that, and then each week what we'll try to do is we'll try to pick 3 Team Dakota All-Stars. In the All-Stars, we'll see about getting them added to the Stream All-Star feed. So basically that'll be a special feed that these things are added in the game and on the website so that you can look at the top 3. The people that do get those, we're going to give them, which maybe won't be an issue once this patch goes live, but we're going to give the 3 winners each 2 beta keys to do with what they will. Appreciate if you didn't sell it on eBay, but it's up to you. You want to give it to a friend, you want to have a contest, you want to I don't know. I can't even imagine what you want to do. All I ask is please make it somebody that's going to play the game, because we really want to make sure that people are being active and using stuff. So we'll be doing that, and then I don't know, like after once something's in the All-Star, maybe once a month or once every couple months, maybe we select a level and we add it to the Project Spark official Hall of Fame forever and ever. Could be
That's
cool.
True.
So there's a lot of cool stuff.
We could maybe set up our own feed just for those, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of cool things we can do with this, and
Wow.
we're seeing this as the way to. I've got a lot of levels.
You
Dude.
do.
See that?
When we logged on, you had challenges popping all over the place.
Yes. Well, I did tell the community, I'm like, hey, you have to go check out my level just to drive up my credits.
That's true.
So, I almost have more than Mike Jacob. He was almost level 5 last I
Nice.
checked. So it's all about being ahead of him. So anyways, this could be kind of cool stuff. So what we're going to do is just kind of start going through and rating it, and we're going to kind of give each level, we'll see how this works, give each level a rating at the end. And we'll rate it based on like creativity, imagination, like mechanics.
Saturation, colors, brightness.
Yeah, because I'm all about the saturation.
Right.
Our artistic one would be a great one that I'm certainly not good at judging. And what we'll do is maybe if you're creative, we'll give you, on a scale of 1 to 10, we'll give you so many Project Spark trees. Or if it's good mechanics, we'll give you so many what?
Sparks, houses? I don't know. What's another good one?
Wow, man, you're very not good at this.
I'm not gonna.
So this is why you didn't get on Whose Line Is It Anyways, huh?
I don't know.
I was
Ryan
wondering why that didn't
Stiles-
work out.
Ryan Stiles he beat me out at the last minute.
So we'll
was
try to
close
figure it
though.
out. If you guys have suggestions, we just want to make it a little fun thing. And I think it would be cool if when we say, hey, this received 7 Project Spark trees by Team Dakota, you guys could put that in your level as a little marketing thing, right? Sort of like movies have Roger Ebert saying, "Oh, this is the greatest movie I've seen in 2012" or whatever, and
I had aliens and a love story.
so
and a love story aliens.
I don't know. We're just trying to have some fun with it and kind of see what we can do here. So with that in mind, I haven't even been reading chat.
All right. So for those who've been watching, Project Spark is where players create and creators play. It is a sandbox where you can make your own games, stories, movies, exploding rocks, saturated worlds, Terminator rocks, and lots more. You can go into the brains and you can program all the items in the world. You can make them do things, bring them to life, and lots more. So let's kick off into the community created stuff. And I threw that level up real quick on Mike's account so he can get some more challenges. One thing to note about challenges is we have done a bit of a pass on the challenges. It's pretty subtle, but we did do some tweaking, so anybody wants to give some feedback on that, let us know. And you'll constantly see things updated, and we'll constantly be adding. Like Mike said, there's about 170 things, which I guess I have to go read after this.
194.
194.
Not that I'm counting, but
lots and lots of stuff. Always trying to bring in new things.
Not they're not all huge major things. Like a lot of them were.
Yeah, a lot of little cleanup stuff.
I think
and comfort of life type of stuff. And
there were a lot of things like the value. Like I think a lot of the items, and these may have been items from kind of that prop gallery thing that we showed where the unlocks. A lot of those had they had their default values instead of the intended values. And again, a lot of people have not even seen these, but we want to err on giving you guys all the information. So you might see the mass and density of the ancient rock has changed, and a lot of things like that. And each one of those is a little line item. So that's where we get 194.
Okay, so I'm just going to start off in the most downloaded, and we'll take some suggestions on what to play from the community. So the first one I see here that wasn't made by Team Dakota was this one here, Cosmic Grit.
By Bob Schmacky.
Bob Schmacky's made some cool stuff.
So wait, you got to jump out. I got to see the description.
All right.
Oh, God. Details matter, Henry. Okay, so let's see.
Are we gonna go back to here?
No, I want the whole. It's like.
All right, so here's the whole experience.
Here's the whole experience.
Let's see what's most downloaded this week.
All right, so Cosmic Grit.
Cosmic Grit is our first.
I think that's an okay name.
Yeah, so it's a little lacking in the description part.
So there's no description. So.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, not good. Bob, if you're hearing me, you need to include a description.
So description
wait, and in the tag, hey, why you?
I gotta play.
All right.
So there were tags though. We can see that on the way out.
Sure, that's too late. A moment's
all right. So this is sort of a twin stick shooter take. It looks like a bit of Geometry Wars meets Super Stardust. For anybody who's played the PlayStation game, I think it was House Marquee who's done some awesome stuff.
Yes, it is.
They're the guys who did Resogun.
It is work in progress. And how do we denote work in progress?
With the tag.
WIP?
Yes. That actually is awesome. I'll go through the work in progress stuff and see things all the time. I think it's a great way.
I think Sax secretly just searches for that, and that's the level he looks at.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So you can see here we've got some enemies coming in. The cubes that spawn seem to be a power-up. I'm flying around this sphere. We've got a boost, which since I'm on the stick, I'm guessing. Okay, left trigger. Whoa, that's a boost.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
The boost has like a ton of momentum on it. Like I can like fishtail and stuff. So it'd be interesting to see if somebody made like an overhead driving game or something like that.
So I love that. Like he's got a score there at the end.
That's cool.
So that's great. Now,
nice. So shooter, controller, and survival.
So I think those are pretty good tags. Are there any other tags you would like to, if you were looking for a game like this, Henry? What would you be searching for?
I think that probably covers most of it. Maybe action you'd want to throw in there.
Okay.
Something like that.
So I think that's not bad.
You want to give it a try? Or are you just going to go from visuals and we'll switch back and forth?
Well, go ahead and play it again.
Okay.
So one of the other things I'd like to say is we got a score at the end. It would be great if you could restart the game. And again, I know this is work in progress, but we're movie critics, man.
I wanted to restart. I'm thinking, I don't know if this ramps up after a certain amount of time, but compared to like Gladiator and Retro Wars, like this is just a little light on action. Like it seems like you want it to ramp up pretty quick.
So yeah, I think.
Although you're making it look pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Well, look, I got a 280.
I think I beat the 280.
Yeah, maybe. Well, hold on. That was practice. I didn't know what button to press. I didn't know it was the stick.
We are armchair.
So yeah, it would be cool to have a a little thing that posts it. Well, I guess you do. You write shoot. I just don't read the manuals. So,
No,
that's
no.
me. So that's on me. That's my fault.
It goes away for your convenience and to your dismay.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to pay attention.
So
to this.
9 is posting the automatic update stuff. I think the update stuff is going to be pretty straightforward. The trickier stuff is going to be like what Mike talked about as to whether or not we've done the right things on our side and hit the right buttons. It's normally pretty straightforward to
Whoa.
update Windows.
I didn't even see that.
That's almost double.
Yeah. So that's why Agent 9 is number 1.
Almost double.
Well,
All right.
all about the numbers. So we're going to rate this up. I think on what's your top category? What one category do you think this excels in? And how many widgets do we give
Spherical combat.
Spherical combat. So I would think mine would be creative game mechanics, right? So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 10, I don't know what creative game mechanics would be, but 1 to 10 U-shaped hills for creative game mechanics, I would give this an 8. 8 U-shaped hills on the creative game mechanics.
So I'm going to rate this based on... So I can choose a different one, or do I have to go with your same one?
No, you pick whatever you
So
want.
I'm just going to call this the twin stick shooter... Mike's off the rails. Mike's giving him feedback.
I wanted to show people how to give
So I'm
feedback.
going to give this twin stick shooter action, I'm going to give it an 8 as well. I'm going to give it 8 TNT barrels.
8 TNT barrels for twin stick shooter
action. It rolls
action.
right off the tongue.
It really does. That's
It
a
does,
great
yeah.
category.
It's good.
That's awesome.
All right. So no, that one's really good. I think that it's
And yes,
it's a
you
great
can
play on twin stick shooter.
You can comment on the levels, and that's what I was going to show, but unfortunately down here we haven't logged in on the website yet. So
this one's disqualified. Retro Reborn. So Telekin Man. Have you seen this?
no, who? But
So I'm sure I did it. This is a new thing I did.
Dude, we're never going to get our show.
You put a
We're never
game
going to
in
get picked
front
up
of
by
me and I
cable
wanna
TV
play. Yeah, this is
if you do this. So
we might
Telekin
actually
Man.
only get picked up by cable TV.
It's not a reality TV show. Linking Yellow is the creator, no co-creator. See, we're watching for that.
That's right.
And again, like in Telekin Man, I like the name. I think that's cool. It makes me, hey, what is this? And looking, no description.
No description, no tags.
Add a description, work in progress, WIP, and no tags.
Right.
But it's okay. But I'm just saying this is how you take the next level.
All right. Why does Project Spark reboot when I multitask in and out? It shouldn't.
Better not.
Yeah, it's not supposed to. So you might want to hit up the support forums. All right. So this is feeling a little Vector Man-like. I have a feeling it's not on controller. All right. So it's mouse and keyboard. So that's going to be a little more awkward. So press Shift to do your telekinesis. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. And there we go. We open the
Oh,
door.
wow.
Nothing back there. All right. And I can jump. He really does look like Vector Man. That is cool. All right. So. Okay, so I have 2 here.
So I think you
probably need to use me. Or I need to grab the one from
the other one
one.
is what
So
I
let's
was
see.
thinking. But
So the telekinesis controls are a little funky. It looks like I can't pull it back in, only out. And then it gets stuck in animation a little bit. Press F to flip the lever. Oh,
okay.
well, I'm in the door. And now I'm in a river. Let's see if this guy can traverse this river. He appears to be able to, but I can't get across there. So now is probably where I need to telekinesis the blocks over. And I probably have to use the little out ramp here. So there's some cool little level design going into this for sure.
No swimming for 30 minutes after you've eaten. So now I grab a block.
Can I give this level like 2 Uri Gellers? For anyone who knows.
We should rate this in
Two Uri Gellers and 1 Chris Angel? Now how am I going to get the block across?
I don't even know if that's what you're supposed to do. Are you sure? Oh, look.
Yeah,
Oh, look
whoa,
at that.
whoa,
Wow.
there we
Dude,
go.
your telekinesis, the force is strong in this.
Apparently the longer you hold it, it seems to go up in force and altitude. Alright,
All right.
so, let's see here. There's like no great way to jump across them. I want to double
Can you
jump.
just jump up on the right?
No.
Yeah.
And there is no little ledge. Maybe over here? Maybe I need one of the blocks to jump off of.
Maybe you put
I'm
one
not
of the
very
blocks
good
in the water. You got another block.
I give this 1, I'm not very good at it.
See, to me, that is a plus. Any game that you keep.
No, this is taking
finishes
some
great.
mastery. All right, so let's get it back over by the door. Well, look at that. That was a good shot, huh?
Yeah, I mean, not bad. So put it in the water as close to that bank as you can. That was
not too bad. No, that's not bad.
Oh, look at that.
All right, there we go.
Right.
I've played a couple games before.
Once or twice.
All right.
What's your game score?
High.
Did you see mine?
No, I didn't.
Ah, good.
I was messing around with Justin from the Rise team on Twitter yesterday. Him and Mikey Barra were having a little gamer score contest. I asked them if I could play, and they told me I couldn't. So I said, I can't play any of your gamer score games? And they said, no. Oh, so that's the end there.
So that's good. I mean, obviously, we'd love to see score, time, some sort of evaluation, especially thinking about leaderboards coming in the future, right? How would you do that? Something to keep in mind.
That's a good idea.
We'd love to have a way to restart the game, although I don't know if there's really a failure.
There's no enemies or anything like that. So it would be interesting, like, I would say, my advice would be, think about how does this fit in the context of a full game? Is this like a puzzle mechanic and there's enemies and there's an adventure? Or is this the full game and it's sort of a portal thing? And then I would say double down on these mechanics and show us how deep this mechanic can go. Like, are there different blocks with different weights, and are there different telekinetic moves and stuff like that?
Right, yeah.
I would say physics puzzle-wise, I would give this... let's see, I give it 7 desert cottontail rabbits.
7 desert cottontail rabbits. That's pretty good. I think what I like was kind of the detail. I think the mechanics were great. I think it's very cool. I think it was kind of a creative thing. I mean, it's, hey, where are you going to see a game like this outside of Project Spark, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I really like. But what I like was the style points for creating the character, making it look like that.
That's true.
And I give it 8 cannonballs for creative character design.
Cannonballs. That's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
That makes sense. A lot more than the desert cottontail.
Yeah,
But you know what? So we're not Siskel and Eberting well, because we have to hate things the other guy likes.
Oh,
the other thing that you should
right.
be giving this a 1 because of no description and tags.
Yeah, so, we only give the highest
score.
score.
You've got to be like...
So it did get a 1 for that.
Descriptions and tags. Yeah, it's a little light there.
See, like every level gets a bunch of scores, but we only announce the best one because we want to be encouraging people. We're going to rate this up because we like it. We're not going to, if we were going to comment on it, we'd click on this button and go to the website and comment. But
so for people who missed it, that website button takes you out to the individual forum for each of the games.
Right, and then you can immediately comment and see what's going on.
That's pretty cool. I have commented on a couple of games, so people semi-interested in commenting back and forth. I'm on there commenting on some stuff. All right, so let's keep on the all-time, I guess. And scroll over a little bit. All right, so now we have... that's somebody on the team, right?
Who?
The one who did P-Cross? I think it...
I don't know. What's the name?
I think it is. Yeah, that's somebody on the team.
Well, hopefully it wasn't somebody who wanted to be anonymous and on the team because you totally just outed him.
That's true.
Way to go.
Well, it's not... We can't... It's not valid.
Hey, if I don't know they're on the team, it's valid.
That's true. I might be wrong. Let's give it a shot.
Wait.
I did it again. We'll
All right.
see it on the way out. Okay, so this again is Mouse. So for anybody who's familiar with this, I'm pretty sure it's called P-Cross. But the idea is there was a couple of games that came out in the States called Mario P-Cross. But this is a pretty big game in Japan and stuff like that. So the idea is this tells you how many squares are in the lines that you're supposed to fill in. So, for example here, this is a 0. So there are no blocks here. And this is an 8. So if you know that down is a 0 and here is a 0, and you know that this is 8 and there's 8 squares, you want to start filling them in. So there's an 8 right there.
What happens if you
And then
do
we know
wrong?
we have an 8 right there. I don't know if this gives you feedback when you've done it wrong. It does not. But there is a way to remove it. You can toggle this button and you can subtract.
Wow.
So, so we got an 8 there, and then there's an 8 across here, so we fill this in. And then there's an 8 across here, so we know to fill that in. And now we're getting trickier. So we've got a 1, a 4, and a 1. So that implies that there's a 1, a space, and then 4, and then a space. So yeah, it's kind of like Sudoku, but with pictures, right? So if you've played Mario P-Cross, you can draw like Yoshi, and it makes these cool little pictures, right? So for here, Mike, you're going to want to go, right, exactly. And then you've got the 1, 4, 1 over there. No. Yeah, you're right. You're probably wrong here, because it's 1, 1, 1.
1, 1, 1, 1.
No,
4 ones, right?
But here, 1 is across. 1, 1, 1. So they have to have a space in them.
Well, then I think that's impossible.
No.
Well, go ahead. You show me.
Okay, so we go back across to where we got the 1, 4, 1. So I'm subtracting. So we got the 1, 4, 1 covered here, and the 1, 4, 1 covered here. And then this is a 4, and this is a 4. And there we go. The winner is you.
Oh, okay. So that was the okay.
Yeah,
I see.
so
yeah,
they connected. So
Great.
I mean, that's awesome. That works great for what P-Cross is. I think it's a little light on instructions. It implies you know what P-Cross is.
Right. Yeah. So I think that would be you know, an instruction page would be good. I like the victory condition. I like that. It'd be great if you could restart and play again or that type of thing.
Yeah.
But I think what was there is great. P-Cross. I think, you know, the name seems pretty good. I think it kind of gets it across. A simple.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The name gets it across.
Yeah. See? A simple P-Cross puzzle. I think that was pretty good. Brain puzzle. I like. Yeah. I think, you know, I would have liked a little more description. I think you could have done a little more to sell it, right? Like, tell me why this is going to be awesome. Tell me why, in, you know, my limited amount of time after work and giving out beta keys, I want to play this game. But yeah, I think that hits all the mechanics there, and I like that stuff.
I think it'd be great if there was a description box that popped up on launch and explained what P-Cross is that you could click away from, because I just don't think a lot of people understand how to play it. It's a niche game. I do think the execution is great. I actually, for puzzles, I give this 10 terrain cubes.
10 terrain cubes.
See,
for
I'm
puzzles.
staying with the theme now.
Yeah, I think that is a theme. You know, it's pretty tough. I think I'm going to give it 10 terrain cubes on puzzles as well, because it was really well done. Very
I would
polished.
love to see more levels. So that's the one thing we're not digging in is the remix. Hopefully it'd be easy to make more of those puzzles, and then that thing would be just fantastic. Okay, so the next one here is Catch and Release from Fire
fishing game.
Missile.
Now, see? So look, I like
And I stopped.
Yes,
I
so
did.
notice, right?
I did.
Great name, catch and release fishing.
That's
Perfect,
nice,
right? Has a little tag, you know, it's a, hey, fishing, well, whatever. What's that mean? Catch and release.
Find
Good.
the best fishing spot, do a perfect cast, and catch the biggest fish.
Great. It's exactly what I want to see in a level description. I think that's awesome.
Hopefully
Do you
this
like it?
isn't like Zelda and Nier's fishing where you have to fish for 4 hours.
No, the tags.
Cheerful. Yeah, they had tags. I looked at them.
Okay, what were they?
Cheerful, fishing, stuff, and fun. That's definitely what they were. All right, so I have a
So
a
use the
fishing
X
mishap.
to cast and reel in your line.
I had a fishing mishap apparently as a youngster, and the fishing
Well,
pole is
you
stuck
never
to my,
run with
my,
scissors or
my torso. But it sounds like there's some.
a fishing pole.
All right, so X to cast and reel in your line, B to recast. Oh, okay. So there's a meter.
Oh,
there.
this is great. I want to play this already.
Sorry, so let's bring this in.
Oh,
so
wait.
I want to hold the meter, and then let go. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty sweet. Okay, so now the bobber's in.
Nice.
And let's see, is there any fish in the water?
It looks like
Do
maybe
we
it's
wait?
empty.
Well, I mean, this is
Oh, you got one. Reel it in. Reel it
okay.
in, Henry.
I
Oh
gotta
my
get it
God.
fast.
Oh, I would have fed you for a week.
That one would have fed. Did I
So-
miss
so-
it?
so you-
Oh, no, I threw a fish.
And then you threw a fish.
That's-
Whoa, watch out, it's bouncing.
Bouncing. Oh boy.
All right.
All right, so let's try that again. So you hold the X button,
Right.
and then you cast. And I don't know if great cast. So I don't know if there's a score or the distance means there's
No,
going to be
you're
more
probably
bites or
going to
something.
catch a bigger fish.
Let's see. There's definitely no visual indicators in the water.
You've got one. Reel it in. Reel it in. Pretty good.
good?
Pretty
All right.
good. Okay, good. I like
All
I
right.
like that kind of feedback. Like, I don't know what it is.
Oh, I see. So you catch them and they throw them back in.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's happening. Want to give it a shot?
Catch and release. Yeah.
Yes. So what would be cool is like if the fish had like random weights to them, and then like the weights totaled up with like a score,
You gotta
and
find a
then you
good
had
spot.
like not that fishing is a speed-based thing, but if you had like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, and it was like the most fishing weight or something you could do, and then maybe there was like a filleting mini game or something.
Filleting? You want a
decent.
fillet?
You could just fillet some fish.
Then it's not catch and release. That's
No,
the
it's-
sequel,
it's
Henry.
Catch and fillet.
Oh, hold on.
That's my remix. I'm gonna make a catch and fillet. It'll be like the Red Dead Redemption skinning.
So this is
game.
where I want to go. I want to go right under the big tree, because if you don't know
Careful with
this,
that fishing pole.
the
So that was an okay cast.
that wasn't a good cast.
I'm gonna reel that one back. All right. What's cool though is like the little island theme and everything. It works. Like it's such a peaceful game.
So Dakota trees are really, really good. Fish like to hang under because it's big areas, nice and cool. Oh, what a monster!
Oh,
See,
look at
you gotta
that.
look under that. All right.
All right. So let's see. Wow, that is a big ass fish.
See, there you go. That was awesome.
That is cool.
Hope he doesn't come and attack me. So, all right. So I guess there's no. I guess you just keep going. So I don't think there's any victory
No.
condition here. So I think we're gonna jump out and exit. Wait, how do we rate it if we?
So
Oh, there we go,
you
okay.
Get it on the exit.
Um,
Man, what do we do with that one?
that was great.
What category? So it was animal, casual, cheerful, and fun. So yeah, I had most of them.
Not fun, fish.
The fish. So
Animal, casual, cheerful, and fish.
Yeah, I saw fish.
You didn't see animal.
I didn't see animal.
So I think, overall, I really like it. Obviously, some sort of scoring would be great. Ending, victory condition, maybe, hey, you decide when to call it a day and leave, and then it gives you a little kind of text, hey, you caught this much fish, your family will eat for this long, whatever, you spent this many hours in quiet solitude, something like that. But I think overall, I really love the kind of mechanic. I love the way it's thinking. I love the text coming up where you don't know. Like, I want to keep playing and see what kind of different text I'll get. So
how
it's
many
not just
fish
a
are
thing.
there?
Yeah, how many fish are there? What can I do? What are the things? So I give that on the kind of overall concept and execution of kind of that cool sort of game mechanic that makes me want to play more. I give it 9 out of 10 largemouth baths.
We don't have largemouth baths. So.
I
would say mechanic-wise, it's really solid. So I would say, again, it would be great if like perfect catches got you bigger fish or something like that. And like you said, good wind conditions and stuff would be perfect. I give it 9 out of 10 brinfish.
9 out of 10 brinfish. Well, so do I. I gave it 9 out of 10 brinfish too.
I think that's a good one.
All
okay,
right.
So Epiphany has created Land of the Giants work in progress. So this is work in progress.
I like that.
We'll be a little more casual about this one, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would still like
less thumbs down.
A little description, maybe work in progress, and then say, hey, this is going to be a blank.
On Friday, what we're going to do is we're going to go through these, and we're going to do an opposite. So we're very encouraging, and we're being very kind today. On Friday, anything that gets a thumbs down, we're going to wipe from the server.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so that's a good message. So
No, I think that's really important to say is like the work in progress thing, we totally get it. We'll be a little bit more lighthearted on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean,
so,
honestly,
no tags, no description, work in progress.
At the end of the day, we want to encourage you guys to make even better stuff. But believe me, the fact that you guys are creating stuff and putting it up, we're thrilled.
I can't say as much. Like even in the first day when we started giving out keys, like I launched this at like 11 o'clock at night on my Surface, just expecting to play for 15 minutes and go to bed. I was playing for an hour, just going through all the amazing stuff made. I couldn't believe it. Like the whole team is blown away. Everybody is just so encouraged. Sax has been going around just like completely up in the moon, just talking about how incredible some of the stuff is. Like you'll see, we're gonna get to stuff. There's a first-person shooter in here with a gun that works and feels really good. There's a Portal game in here. Like there's some amazing stuff. We're so impressed and blown away. Like it just makes the team more motivated, and it's incredible. Okay, so I think this is just a test of the level, it looks like. So we're just running around, I think, and looking at the environment right now.
Way to get stuck in the tree, Henry.
I'm not stuck. I just went through the bottom of it. So I don't know if there's anything I'm missing. Let's see. There's some ruins up here. And this is called Land of the Giants, which is interesting because the pots seem to be quite large. So maybe it's the land.
Maybe
of the
those
giant
aren't
pots.
pots, Henry. Maybe those are thimbles.
Oh, here we go. Here's something. So there's a B button here.
Oh, look.
Oh, cool. Oh, so look at this. This is claustrophobic.
Ooh.
All right, I think that's just going to be a secret passage for like a treasure or something like that. You probably do
what
something.
What did B do?
I hit the B button to open that up.
Oh, okay.
So it might be something where you hit the B button and open up a door and go into the ruins or something. That's pretty cool. Cool. I think it's a cool start of the world.
Yeah.
All right. Should we move past this one?
Yep.
Since there's not a lot there yet, since it's a work in progress. Do we want to take a suggestion? Maybe? Anybody have any suggested levels?
Skeleton test level. Really wanted feedback on it.
Okay.
By Crazy Darwin.
All right. So let's get into skeleton. Sometimes our search takes a bit.
Well, that's
there we go.
One of the passwords.
All right. So, well shy, 10,000. Skeletons keep reviving unless killed with the magical sword.
Great. So
Brawler, bone, and death. Cool. Brawler.
Now that's a really good description for work in progress level, right? It tells me what I'm looking for, what to expect.
Oh, absolutely. That's cool.
Really good. Like the brawler, bone, death. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited to see a brawler. It's great. I love brawlers. I've actually been playing a lot of Rise. It's a great.
Oh, look at that!
Yes!
Great,
Look at
great
this.
intro.
And it will be over 9,000 better. Oh, cool!
Wow, this is awesome.
I
Great
love
camera
that.
work.
I love that there's effects to call attention to stuff already and things like that too.
Nice.
And this is cool. I
that
start
was
on
really
the
good.
hill and
Yeah,
everything.
that's good. The hero shot as you go
That's
up.
cool.
I love it.
I feel like okay, so I don't actually start on the hill. The camera's on the hill, but that's cool. All right, so I'm guessing I'm gonna get completely slaughtered unless I sneak around and get the sword. Based on the good description here, so let's see. Those guys are cool looking though.
See, I would have immediately run in and started attacking.
So let's
'cause
grab
that's
the
just
sword.
how I go.
Turning towards me. They're walking.
Oh, not
Whoa,
whoa,
holy
whoa!
crap.
Yeah, watch out. Nice.
Cool.
Okay, good.
I like got the health bars going.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we got a nice heavy attack on the Y button. You've got strafing when you're in combat going, it looks like. Look at that. Whoa, there we go. This is cool. This is an excellent start. Wow.
Yeah, this is great.
So I think the one thing is, as you start messing in with the combat of these characters and stuff like that, there's a blue bar too. I can't tell what it is. There must be a sprint. Is there a sprint button I'm missing?
Block. Block with F.
I don't know. So here's block. Block with right bumper.
Okay, so go
That's
block
cool.
and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! Look at that.
Cool. We need better feedback on our block animations. That's not a creator thing. We gotta get
I didn't
that.
see that in the patch notes,
We
but I
gotta
know
get
that's.
that better. Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
in
people
progress.
working on that. So
That's super cool.
that is
super
awesome.
Cool. So some advice on combat stuff because I think you're okay. So sprint right stick clicking. Normally it's left stick clicking. Just to kind of play with conventions. Call of Duty and a lot of other games use left stick clicking. I know that's easy though for people like sometimes they accidentally hit it and stuff like that, but it's left stick clicking. So the skeletons do sort of have an auto lock. It looks like you're either using the default auto targeting or a combination of putting you into strafe when you go into combat. It's really easy to target the skeletons and give it a try here. Give it a try, Mike. That's really cool. The only thing is when you go into the combat, there's some things you might want to play around with. So, for example, things like telegraph and with wind up and stuff like that. So if you want it to be easier to see the skeletons' attacks coming in, that's cool. You can add with wind up. You can have the skeletons intentionally end their combo, so they can do something like light, end combo, and that'll give them a pause, and then you can go in and you can combo them. And then you might just want to think about things around like coordinating the enemies and stuff like that. No kill tally, right? No score. I think that's sort of part of work in progress, but Sir Green Day's got some good feedback around that too. But it feels really cool, and the characters look amazing. And I love the idea of like, wait, let's see him come back to life. He's gonna come back to life. You can kill him with a magic sword. Look at that. That's awesome.
That is great. See?
That is great. And you know what?
To
Their
not have-
hitboxes are green, showing that they're going to come back to life instead of red, which is when you hit it with the other sword.
Really nice touch.
So you got some great mechanics here, and you're really communicating stuff to the user very well. So this is going to be awesome.
Personally,
really
I think whoa, this is great.
Yeah, you're in
It's
trouble
tough.
now.
I think
This is why you might want to consider some end combo stuff in the combat. Right. Because if you don't put some end combo stuff, you're going to get this, where the player gets kind of locked down a little bit. But otherwise, this is amazing. This is great. Get to the sword. Get to the sword.
So I think
Get to the chopper.
my advice, what I'd love is if you had to fight your way to the sword, and then so you couldn't just pull a Henry and sneak around and kill him.
Yeah,
I like having to fight your way through. Maybe you knock him down. You only have a little bit of time, and you gotta kind of do what I did and fight through. And now you feel like, wow, I had to earn that sword.
So why is there a left bumper over his head? What does left bumper do?
I don't know.
Okay. So cool. Hopefully that was a good amount of feedback. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. I give this 9 out of 10 bones.
You know what? Because it's a work in progress, I give this 10 out of 10.
Oh, 10 out.
This is
First
gonna
10
be-
out of 10.
I'm willing to put a
Oh,
bet. That
man.
is going to be one of the top rated games when they're done.
Everybody's going to just start saying we're soft.
I think it's going to be cool. I
Mike and
think
Henry's ratings
you can-
just
you
give
can
everybody
take that-
10s.
You can take that resurrection mechanic and like do so much with it. Like
That's what's cool. There's a
that's
lot
cool.
of little cool little mechanics there that I like, and you just imagine.
All right,
where
so
that
here's the
goes.
first-person shooter. I guess we're skipping ahead a couple. I want to go to the first-person shooter. Okay, bullet time. So let's go into bullet time work in progress. So this is survive the gauntlet of projectiles by changing colors, puzzle, strategy, and switch.
Good job, Darwin. That was really awesome. Really good work.
That's gonna be a great level. That's cool. All right, so
bullet time. We don't sound.
All right, so I'm cheating here. I'm cheating here because I know what's going on. So this plays off of Ikaruga. So right now I'm aligned to the white color, and then I can switch with the A button to the white and the black color. And the idea here is that I want to cross through these two turrets, and I want to phase shift between white and black. And if I don't, I have the wrong color, I die. And you can just see where they're going with this, that they're going to build like a really cool gauntlet and maze and a whole bunch of like cool other things that you can do and timing puzzles with the turrets and stuff like that. But this one's really early, but I think they've nailed it. They've got a really cool mechanic coming through here. So I give this 6 out of 10 pillar posts. There's not a lot there right now, but I think it's going to be really cool.
So work in progress. Survive the gauntlet of projectiles by changing colors. Okay, so I think it's good. I like the description. I love the mechanic. I think this is great, and this is exactly when you look at work in progress stuff. This is kind of a good example of what we want to see. Because anybody who gets inspired by this, maybe they don't have an idea of their own, they look at this and they're like, wow, I could just add on to this and use these mechanics and make more. And that's really awesome. And that's where you, as the creator, get credit going forward. So I love that. Yep. So I'm going to give that one, I'm going to give that 7 out of 10. What else was there? 7 out of 10.
There's a crystal in the middle.
Yeah, I'll give it 7 out of 10 crystals for good work in progress creative game mechanics.
Cool. All right, so this is Emotep 7-Step, which sounds like an interesting dance. It's a good ways going, so I'll share and you can complete or register for updates for when the full versions of cars and planes are out. Dismount is the same action as mount. Have fun.
So great. That's perfect description. I love that. It's conversational too, right? Yeah. I feel like the creator's talking to me, and I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, this guy's kind of let me know what it is, or girl. Actually, I know who it is, but if I didn't know, guy or girl has now said that's what's going on.
Assembly, movement, vehicle, and glued.
Great. So I love the assembly tag because it tells me maybe this is something I could use in my game.
So this is something we talked about in the streams before. Like it's not easy to make a vehicle, but it's possible. So let's see. The B button takes, wow, holy crap. And the up on the stick turn, wow. Like this is flying. I don't know exactly how to turn. I'm going off the map. Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
So right trigger rotates me, it looks like. Okay, so it's left on the analog stick. Okay, so left on, it wasn't working right away. That's pretty cool. And they've got down is up and up is down to simulate the flying.
Try and land.
Okay, let's spin around here. And let's see. Oh, down is up and up is down, right? It's a little tricky to get.
So remember when you asked me if I wanted to go flying with you next weekend? No.
I don't think I can turn and change the pitch at the same time.
Dude, that's not how you land a plane. You don't want to turn and.
Right. So here we go. We're coming down.
You're gonna run out of the runway, dude. Whoa, oh my God!
Through the world. All right, so let's dismount and leave that in the water. We've got plenty of those. That's one of them Acme planes. We've got lots of those. Let's just leave that there. It's fine. It's going for a swim. So it's taking a nap. It's okay.
So I love the headlights.
I didn't break that. I know the headlights are awesome, and I think that's why they put this at night too. All right, so here's a car. This looks a little bit like a combination Cadillac / Fred Flintstone car.
Nice.
And it's pretty straightforward.
That's actually what I drive.
I love that it's got the spinning coins.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And it's drivable. Like, yeah,
that's awesome.
Here it is. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this is not easy to do.
And what I think is awesome is like, look, if you want to create a game, here's what. Grab a car, boom, put it in, create your world, grab a car, drive it around, make your little game.
I love what they got on the headlights.
Yeah,
you want to give
awesome.
this a shot?
I've already played it.
Oh, cheater. All right, so I give this, this might sound bad. I'm going to give this 8 headlights.
8 headlights. Are there headlights in the game?
Whatever they use to build headlights.
So what do they use?
I don't know.
Well then, all right.
Whatever that is. All right, we'll give it 8 windmill blade propeller props.
8 windmill blade propeller props. I'm gonna give it 7 tire coins for being a really, really great job on creating work in progress assemblies that other people can use. Okay. And
I'm gonna remix this to have a bombing run.
Yeah, I mean, I think the possibilities are great, and I think this is awesome. And I think to get to 10, if you had a few more things like this, Bam, you're a 10.
But the level of difficulty here almost gives it like a bonus point.
Yeah, I think so.
It almost gives us a bonus point. All right, we got a couple of requests coming in here. I saw a beta hunt
on our request line,
and I saw boom blocks. So let's do beta hunt.
So there's car with physics, fully functional. I love the names. These are great names, guys.
Yeah.
Fully functioning jet.
I don't know why search didn't work there.
Yeah.
We've got some bugs with search. There we go. All right, so beta hunt.
That's in the patch
So
notes.
updated. That's great. We got an update.
Great, I like that. I love the
hunt
upgrade.
for a Project Spark beta key is. I think we've been trolled.
Oh, we've totally been trolled.
Is on now. 2D side scroller, keyboard controller, move right. Hey, that's great too.
Awesome to have the. That's great. I like that.
Hope you enjoy. Please vote and comment. And the obligatory please vote and comment. So platformer, 2D, epic, and single player. Very nice.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good on description, title, and tags. Good job on that.
Yeah, it's cool. I know exactly what we're getting into here. Oh, and
yeah, this is awesome.
Perfect.
Really well
Controls
done.
at start. Treasure chest. I want it. Where is it? Treasure.
Beta key storage chest.
Oh, all right. So I don't have any right now.
What? Empty.
Oh no, that's me. And then there's coins up here I want to get, but I don't know how. Interactive objects.
Oh, why don't you go to the right?
There's coins up top.
You know what?
All right. Well, this is good. Or can I run faster?
You missed a coin, dude.
I know. I want.
Where's Jared?
Oh,
Jared?
look at this.
Oh.
On the left. Look at that.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
That's great. Oh, okay. You get the double jump. Double jump. That's cool though. This is great. The left trigger
well
brings up
done.
another camera. I don't know if you were using that for debug, but that's a really unique play mode.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of coins. So is the goal like to pay for the beta keys?
Well,
See if there's a secret in here. I'm just checking.
looking for the Easter egg. Maybe
That's right.
there's a beta
Maybe
key
there's a
there.
beta key underneath there. If there's a waterfall, I'm going underneath it to see if there's a beta key. Oh, cool. What's that? All right, so there's a pile of gold.
Nice.
Better than a beta key in some circles. Not as good as a beta key in others.
Watch out.
Oh,
look, it's
care
engine
for some
9.
U-shaped hill t-shirts. Nice.
She's always front.
Oh,
whoa,
this
nice.
is cool.
Oh, I love that. Whoa, careful.
No, I want it. I want it. Okay.
Oh.
That's cool.
Whoa. Oh, man.
Oh, now we got some fire. I want to look around. All right.
Yeah, careful.
Very cool. This is a cool platformer. Oh, what's this?
It's an egg.
So S is interact. Said. I don't know if that's mapped to a button. I'm assuming it also is.
You interact. Oh,
Okay, I
it's
think
bouncing.
so they used the default brains and they switched out with a heal. That's pretty smart.
Nice.
All right, so let's see what we got off the screen here. So this looks like it's gonna be a tough jump. I want to sprint. All right, I got it. Okay, I'm good. Uh-oh.
Look out, Henry has laid some traps.
I may have.
As he is wont to do.
Let's see here. Uh-oh. Can't move forward. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
All right.
ooh,
Oh, look at this.
that's cool.
That's cool. All right. That's here. This is great. I want to beat this. I want to go down. Should I go up? Should I go down? Should I go up or down? What do people want to see? I got to get the sword. The
There's a
sword's
sword
right
up there.
I don't know how to get that, though. I don't think this is going to jump. It's gonna,
Oh, just.
Found a magic sword, but it's not a beta key.
It's not a beta key, but you got a sword.
But it's a sword.
But it's still not a beta
Alright,
key.
let's see here. Something tells me there's a beta key down below. Where I'm not. Oh, I fell off the
Oh no, you fell plus X to end the game. Great job. I love that.
No, it's great.
End
Like,
game, that is
exactly.
awesome.
So there's a bunch of stuff online where where Alex and I made a fighting game that shows you how to lock somebody into their plane. And what was probably happening there is I was bumping up against a bunch of props, which unaligned me from the 2D plane. But if you look at that, Alex shows the code to line up. There's also some stuff in the forums around that as well. That was great. I want to play through that. I'm going to play through that later tonight.
All right, and then
Did you play through this one already?
And we'll see. No, I haven't, but we'll see if you get a beta key.
All right. Okay. So I give this, because it's pretty complete. It's just got like 1 or 2 bugs, and even then the bugs. I give this 9 out of 10 trolling beta keys of nothing. I give it 9 out of 10 trolling beta keys.
I give it 9 out of 10 non-trolling beta keys of awesomeness.
Okay. So we have another request.
Hey, you didn't rate it.
I didn't rate it. Well, I'll rate it tonight because I'm gonna go play it tonight.
Yeah, but you won't be on my account.
We have another request. What was the other one? It was Beta Hunt and.
Let's see. There was fully functioning jet, Tron Spark. There was.
No, it was early on.
Oh wait,
right
the
after
shooting
beta
one.
key. I want to do the first-person shooter one. If anybody hasn't seen the first-person shooter one, let's do that real quick. But somebody else in the chat had a request, so we got Tron Spark. Try and get to that. Let me do the first-person shooter one real quick.
How many people are in chat right now? I don't have my laptop, so
That's
I'm
true.
kind of
There
going
we go.
blind. So.
How is this only getting a 73%? There's some
T32. Okay.
evil trolling here.
So 4.66 keys.
So you can see here, you can move around, and then you can pull the left trigger, and you can do down tight.
Oh man,
And it's got a cool sound too, right?
that's awesome.
Now I got to reload. So it's reloading. I've got some time where it's reloading. And I can shoot again.
Now you don't have to aim, right? I mean, you don't have to zoom in.
I don't have to, but I am. So I'm hitting the left trigger.
Right, but if you don't,
No, you don't.
because I think it looks.
And then
cool.
I can click in the left stick to crouch.
Oh wow!
I wonder if I can bunny hop. That'd be pretty funny. See if I can do the old Counter-Strike crouch. But I think you can see, like, oh, I got to reload.
This is awesome.
So he's got magazine, he's got ammo. There's a bunch of different guns as well over to the side.
I was watching somebody on the Project Spark community stream last night. Maybe it was Duquesne, and they showed this, and I'm just like, wait, what? I was totally freaked out.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is
incredible.
Awesome.
Okay, so I give this 10 out of 10 primitives.
Yeah,
That's what
I
the
gotta
guns are
say,
made
I gotta give this. I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10.
All right, I'll remember to rate this one up. And here the description is good. It's got a bunch of tags. So
Start a set for first-person shooter game. I mean, this is awesome. And what I like about this is that this has really showed us, and showed others, like, other directions you can go in. One of the things we hear people about is like, hey, well, can there be guns in the game? Can there be... I mean, really, this just kind of knocked it out of the park with that. So, yeah, I think I'm with Super Brother on this. 9 out of 10 guns a-blazing is what I gave this.
I had a request to take a look at Goblin Dodgeball.
I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, so Plasma Core X2.
Worlds like this, Mike's U-shaped hill.
So
That's awesome.
Goblin Dodgeball, throw the ball and hit as many goblins as you can. How many points can you get in 30 seconds? Please rate. Lots of tags. It's a good idea actually to fill in the tags if it's appropriate. It'll help you in the searches. It's not a good idea if you're just throwing in stuff that doesn't match, because then people are going to be confused why they got it in their searches. All right, so left mouse button to throw. Red goblins are 5, green are 2, and hit enter to start. So this is mouse keyboard. It's got some good clear directions. Okay, so it's got some cool tactics. Let's see, I basically want to fish through for the red goblins, I think. So it's cool because it's not like it goes directly to where it's aimed. You have to like lead it a little bit.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I think there's some strategy here, like the faraway ones. I don't know if they're worth the travel time for the ball. So you've got some cool replay. All right, of what's a good strategy. The ball is bouncing through. It's cool, super playable. It's got a lot of game mechanics.
All right.
To it. Give it a shot.
So
I got 71. Not that this is a competition.
Whoops! Oh, it's a competition. So what I love the interface. I love the scoring. This is great leaderboard stuff that you can enter and play again. Well, almost.
You could have hit restart. You
I
didn't
did.
hit enter though. Oh, okay. So enter takes you out. Restart would be good.
Yeah. So here we go.
So I had 196. Is that what I had?
Oh, you guys see that?
This is why we need our user leaderboard.
Yep.
Nice. I see it's got a cool little leading field here. I think you got me. I think just going for the reds isn't the strategy. Oh wait, you're starting to choke. Ah, you got me. Yeah, going for just the reds is not the strategy. Yeah, you got me. All right. We're just going to play this again for the rest of the stream.
We're just going to do this for the rest of the stream just until Henry beats me.
All right, cool. All right, so...
Good job. I give that 9 out of 10 goblins for just being a great, polished, fun little game to play.
I do the same. I give it 9 out of 10 goblins because it's got score, it's got time, it's got mechanics, it's got potential to grow. And have lots of other things spawn out of it, so I think it's got a lot of good potential.
And who created that one?
It was Plasma Core X2.
Okay.
All right. So anything else we want to go here? We got some stuff from the community that they're asking. Some people are saying the Chow Garden, so let's do that. I don't know. Is it? I don't know how it's pronounced. I play a lot of Sonic, but I don't remember how it's pronounced. All right, so let's see here. So this is by Zed the Evil Taco, who also had a taco face thing earlier on in creation, which was pretty creepy.
Zed
and
was
cool
one of
at
those
the same
quick
time.
creators. As soon as he got in, he was popping up stuff.
So we'll do car with physics after this real quick. So mine whip work in progress. Hatching works with incubator for now at least. Might keep it if people like it. Now with lots of gardens. All right.
Now with lots of gardens. I like that.
Lots of gardens.
Great description. Like the name. I didn't see the tags, but
It had no tags.
add tags. Add tags.
All right, so I guess controller? Nope, mouse keyboard. All right, so let's see. All right, so we got signposts and levers. Dark garden. I will turn water more red when I can. Oh, that's cool. So it's sort of themed. It's themed sort of like a set of Pokemon or something that has sort of factions to it.
Oh, look at that.
It's blood red.
That's kind of creepy.
It is. That's pretty cool. A little house here. Let me get a little closer so let's see. All right. Anybody who's played this, see where maybe I get help to go? Each one of these gardens.
Yeah, no, I think you're in the
All right. So we've got here the water garden, normal garden. Water, and here we go. Here's some of the little buddies. Oh,
Hey.
cool. Oh, this is an egg. Cool. So what do I do with it?
Kick it.
No, left click. So I picked it up, and then I think I can bring it somewhere to
You gotta
like
bring it
raise
some
it.
sort of incubator.
Yeah, if I remember right.
Maybe it goes into the red.
So yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So he changed the color of the water by making it red underneath.
So
Is what it looks like to me. Oh, I have to throw it. Just throw it anywhere, or throw it in the water.
Oh, the incubator was back in the other place.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
My bad. The incubator's in normal garden. Okay. So let's go back into the normal garden. Yeah, he does look like a little Moogle guy. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
So I think I saw it there. Yeah, right there. Is that it?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh,
There.
great. Good job.
Okay, so let's put it down. And then I guess it takes a little bit of time, or do I have to do something?
Well,
here?
these
Oh,
things
there we
don't
go.
happen overnight.
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
look at that.
That's
Hey,
cool.
buddy.
Hey, follow me. Follow me.
Whoa, you knocked him
Oh,
down.
I picked him up.
Oh.
Oh, no. He was saying something. No, for now. Working on... Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. That's cool. I love it. I want to raise those little guys. The models are sweet.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great to like bring little resources into it maybe, and you're going to have a random factor when you don't know what's going to incubate and all that kind of stuff. So really cool.
Yeah, that is great stuff.
Really cool.
I'm gonna rate this 7 out of 10 eggs for being really kind of innovative idea with tied with pretty good execution.
I see a lot of potential in it, but I think you're right. I give it 7 out of 10 eggs as well. I think it's got a good work in progress. I think there's some usability stuff ironed out, or either that or I'm an idiot or a combination of both. But I think that there's some good stuff. Absolutely. So that's cool. I want to see all the random stuff.
So,
all right. So people were saying car with physics. I think this is the right one.
And then there was fully functional jet or something like that.
So we got car with acceleration and will come with all car physics, such as grip in the near future. Pretty cool. And he's got a little trials gamer tag. So this is Sniper Dude 18. He is teasing us with the multiplayer tag.
Oh, look at that.
And I don't know if this is controller, mouse, keyboard. It looks like.
Oh,
whoa!
look
Look
at
at that. Okay, so what you? Okay, cool. Nice. He's got like a little drift going. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this controls quite well. This is sweet. Wow. Let's see if we can stop. Cool. This is really, really impressive. This is really, really cool. Really cool. One of the things that you might want to do, I actually want to look at the brains real quick. This is
You know, that's
very
not
cool.
what the stream's about.
You're right. It's probably all in the cube. Very cool. You might want to say camera follow, ignore camera collision. But I want to cheat real quick.
Hey, no more cheating.
This is cool. Hey, look, I leveled you up. Oh, you've got a bunch of other complex cameras in here. So there's a lot of complex camera stuff. Look at this. Look at this. All these kind
Look
of
at
challenges.
that.
So you can see here when the camera gets close to the car now, the collision's not going through it. That is really cool.
Hey, I want to play.
This is like the Sean Scott Williamson Dukes of Hazzard just drift around a circle drift. That is sweet.
Yeah, I could play something like this.
Ridge
all day.
Racer!
Oh. Yeah.
They're giving you grots for your level ding.
Thanks.
Ah, it's all the stream.
I worked really hard. Oh, this is great. Yeah.
This is cool.
No,
this
this is
one
good.
of the better cars we've seen. I give this a coin wheel 10 out of 10. This is a holy crap right here.
Yeah, I got to say this is a coin wheel 10 out of 10 for me as well.
I can easily see building tracks out of this right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I could build a track right now, and I could go and just drive around that track, and I'm going to have fun. Like, it's just fun.
Yep.
The core mechanic is fun, and this is a key thing
Since
about game
we
design.
won't do it. Since we won't do it. Microsoft won't do it. Somebody's got to build Project Gotham Racing. So we won't do it.
Nice.
Damn it.
But it's a good design thing, right?
That's
it's just
great.
the core mechanic, the core thing of driving that around is just so fun that the rest of the game comes. So that was really cool.
Multiple thumbs up. That is really cool.
And
so what was the next one you wanted
fully
to look at?
functioning jet, was it?
Fully?
Maybe just do search for jet.
No. There we go. Okay, so Oprah ate my babies. It's probably not true. Come on.
Either way, my condolences.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You gotta be sensitive.
That's true. Fine.
You
And
never know.
Oprah should probably be in jail. It's probably not the Oprah. It's a different Oprah.
There's lots of Oprahs.
This jet functions like jets in Battlefield and Grand Theft Auto, featuring full range of motion, rockets, speed control, cannons, and so much more. Hold A if you need help with the controls.
Nice. I love the description. Wish there were tags.
I'm going to make believe I'm Trevor flying this and doing one of the delivery runs
Nice.
in Grand Theft Auto. Oh, wow. So it starts off in the air. It's cool. I like that it's got the exhaust.
I love the A for help.
The controls feel pretty good. The bumpers are nice tilt. Oh, look at this. It's got a cannon.
Hey,
Wow,
look at it.
they're teasing me. The cannon's not working. What? Missiles.
Nice.
Missiles. I love the banking on the bumper. That was really good.
And I like what you've done with the terrain here because it gives you some stuff that you want to try it out.
Oh boy, I just saw something else in the description. Spawn enemies.
Oh.
Left on the D-pad. Let's get some enemies in here.
And it's like the old days of like Commodore 64 games where you just didn't know. You're
Chuck
like,
Yeager.
boom,
Chuck
you start
Yeager's,
playing, you're
Air
like, wow.
Combat.
You can play a game for months and not realize that if you hit this button, it's completely different gameplay.
Let's do it. Let's do the canyon run. Whoa. You know, I can see somebody just putting some canyon runs in here right now, and you'd already have a pretty damn fun game. That's cool. Have you controlled this, Mike?
No, I haven't.
Don't crash.
Way to...
Or maybe crash
Whoa!
and see what happens. Crash! Nice. There you go. So hit start, and then if they don't have a restart, hit start, and then pick a little alien doing paperwork. There you go. There's an artist out here who gets mad every time I make fun that looks like an alien doing paperwork.
Oh!
See, it's restart.
It is an
looks like
alien doing...
paperwork.
It's totally...
So
How
people,
is there any debate?
So people are giving us good Star Fox references. For a small piece of history, when I was at Nintendo, I actually worked with coordinating the voice acting for Star Fox 64. So I got to work with Slippy and all that stuff. And I will for the record say that when they scream in the radio, before we compressed it, they did say Fox.
Fox?
It's not what it sounds like in the game, but we did say Fox. So anyway, they want you to do a barrel roll and do the Slippy Weaver Driver.
I hope Henry doesn't get sick.
Yeah, Mike is flying a little unstable.
Well, I like to...
Neither one of us will be working for any airlines anytime soon.
Yeah, there goes that.
This
that
is
joke.
wicked.
Okay.
So another thing, if the person who worked on this is out there, that would be really cool. I worked on the Rogue Squadron games for Star Wars as well. And one of the nice effects to give you a nice sense of speed is when you do punch the throttle, you can pull the camera out a little bit, and it feels like you're going much faster. You can add some camera shake and stuff like that, but you can get a really cool feeling of speed by sort of pulling the camera back when you throttle in. That's really cool.
That was great. I'm going to give
That's
that
amazing.
8 out of 10.
I give it. The potential is great, but there's no game there. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 aerofoils.
I was going to give it Afterburners.
Afterburners is cool too. It's cool too. So yeah, I think definitely some cool camera stuff would be good.
Camera shake would be good, yeah.
So any other requests? I think we're actually ready
Trunks,
to wrap up.
I don't
and
even
maybe
know what
make
time
our
it is,
picks.
man. I get
I don't
meetings
know, I
and
can't tell
stuff. I'm
anymore.
just totally...
Yeah, I do too.
See, this is so much fun that I just
do
like
too.
don't even
too.
care.
We went with an 8 because the game's not there yet. Like the foundation's there, but it's a work in progress. Definitely has potential to be a 10 though. People keep saying Boss Tree. Last time I tried Boss Tree, I don't think it was ready. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I knew what it was doing.
Man, how do I get so much email in so little time?
I know. I sent you a couple while we were talking. Okay, so Shakir86. Excuse me if I said that wrong. No description, no tag, so it looks like a work in progress.
Yeah, we're a little bit over, so we can do one.
We're a little bit over, so
but not too
we'll
bad.
pick.
This is fun. I thought it was going to be like 4
Defeat
o'clock
the
or
boss
something.
tree and begin your journey. Yeah, boy, time really flies when you dive into the community already. I still can't believe it. Oh crap!
Whoa!
Oh, cool.
Wow, I love that. That looks awesome.
That's cool. Why is that a giant cabbage? Oh, this gets bonus points for the giant cabbage. Okay, so I'm never gonna make it to the boss if I don't. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
So what do I gotta do? Every time I get close, he spawns lots of cabbage. Can I hit him? There we go. Okay. So I gotta balance out like fighting off the cabbage versus attacking the tree.
Yeah, Sparks up at Xbox.com for things like that, the display bugs and stuff. You can just forward it to them. They'll give you a ticket number and let you know that it's being tracked and what the issue is.
So Mike, what do you think about picking the favorites or the ones that get some bait?
Okay, so we're gonna make this our last one here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because so let's recap. What have we shown?
That's a good question.
Hopefully
First-person
somebody in the stream has I'm certainly kept track of this for us because we got such a great helpful community that totally isn't helping me out. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we should have kept track. I can go back through the list. Oh, I'm dead.
So
cool. I love the cabbage monsters. I think it's an interesting balance between attacking the cabbage monsters and the tree. I definitely think it's a work in progress. You've got some stuff. The color for the boss HUD, it made it a little bit hard to notice it. I would say for work in progress, this is 6 boss trees out of 10.
No, it's exactly, you're wrong. It's 6 cabbage.
6
out of
cabbage
10.
out of 10. Cabbage is good too. Cabbage is good too. All right.
So let's see. Let's recap. We looked at what was the first one we showed? Was it the well? If you just go back.
We showed Mike's U-shaped hill.
Yeah.
So we'll have to get to Tron Spark next time.
Yeah, it gives you a little more time to dress it up. Now that you know what we're looking for, you can hit all the good ones.
Do we want to go longer and show Tron Spark?
Well, you can't say that was a rhetorical question. Why even asking me? Just pull it up.
All right. Let's see Tron Spark real quick. I have
I can be no.
We're getting a no now?
No. I've said, what am I going to do? Say no? Like,
yeah, well, you have
I'm
meetings.
unpopular enough as it is.
Okay, so player 1 controls A and D. Player 2 controls right and left arrows. Brain, architecture, player, arcade, 3D, artistic. This is by Bias Death Jam, and it is labeled as work in progress. So let's see. A and D. Mike, you're on right and left arrows.
All right.
So this is an interesting way to do multiplayer. Should have multiplayer on there.
Yeah, what's the multiplayer tag?
Oh, it's the cycles. The cycle runner.
Whoop. Where'd I go?
You fell off the cycle map. I beat you.
So
let's restart. I think so. So I think it's just left and right. So left goes up, right goes down, and it's just going to keep going until it hits like little intervals. It's like Snafu.
Oh, I
or
see.
Snake, right? It's
Gotcha.
the light cycles.
Okay,
Cool.
so I got to wait. All right, so wait. I wasn't ready. Hey, I wasn't ready. Slow down. Hey, you guys, shut up.
Well, I'm assuming I got to box you in or knock you off the map.
Okay.
You're doing a good job of knocking yourself off the map. Whoa!
Oh,
See,
well played.
I
Well played.
picked-
Okay,
I
hold
went
on.
left, you thought I was going right.
One more.
You thought I was going right, but I went left, and that threw you off there. So it'd be interesting is if we could grow. Oh,
yes.
Now we're tied. All right, we'll go out without the rubber match.
All right.
Okay, so cool. I think that's a good work in progress. Things like the tail growing after a certain amount of time could be an interesting strategy. I've seen that in some of the Snake Snafu type of games. Maybe some stuff around like little turbo boost speed up so you can fake somebody in and out. And I don't know how you did the audio, but you could definitely get some really cool moody audio in there. Again, since it's such a work in progress, I would give it 6 blue light cycle cubes.
I will give it 6 red light cycle cubes because we know red is the best color.
Red was superior,
and
only in the second
so
one.
beta keys. So here's what to do. Here at Dakota HQ, it's 1:15 p.m. I'm going to give, how many people in chat right now? I'm going to give out 5 beta keys to the first 5 people that PM me. It's Mike Lesko. I'm there in chat, or I should be if I didn't get logged out. Send me a PM. And I'm going to give 5 beta keys to the people that can list the names of the most levels that we showed today. So send me a PM, list the names. You only get one entry, so don't send one and then not. And we're going to stop. I'm going to stop after the first 15 entries I get, and whoever has listed the most names correctly in that time will get it. So 15 entries, send your PM quick. Don't take too long. You won't make it in time. Try to be accurate, because whoever gets the most, top 5 get beta keys.
Okay, so we had Telekin Man.
Good contest. I just came up with that just like that.
P-Cross, Catch and Release, Land of Giants.
You know, you can't read it off while I'm trying to...
All
right.
You did your contest thing.
Okay, well, yeah.
Bullet Time, Drivable Plane and Car. I think that's about where we stopped.
We did P-Cross.
Yeah, and then we did some, and then first-person shooter, and then we did some other things, right? What else did we do? We did the fully functional car or whatever.
Right.
Fully functional car is going to get one.
So scroll through. I think... So my choices would be, I think the Goblin Gun game would be one of my top 3.
The first-person shooter?
Yep, first-person shooter. I think the Sniper's little car.
Well, I think you got them mixed up.
What?
Did Sniper make the shooter?
No.
Who did the car?
Who made the little car?
Fully functional, right? It was called?
The car. No, it was car with physics.
Oh, you're right. Car with physics. That's what it was called. Cra with physics. I got it. No problem. Car with physics. This was Sniper Dude 18. You're right.
Get away.
You're right.
So Sniper Dude, I think car with physics would be one of my top 3, and
we had the Beta Hunt.
And Beta Hunt was really good, and I'm debating that. And
what was the first one we showed?
Pie Cross, which is good. I liked Pie Cross.
What was the first one we showed?
And Telekinesis Man or Telekin Man before that.
The first one we went into people's requests. It was somebody from chat with a D.
Oh, Dowins.
Dowins. What was that one?
Dowin did the the dodgeball. Yeah, dodgeball was really good. These are tough choices. Skeleton was good. These were really good levels. This is a tough one.
Was cool.
It's a tough one. Fishing was good. There was a lot of good stuff here.
So car with physics. All right, we can't pick, so just those 2.
So car was all right. So what do you agree? What do we agree on?
Car with physics and first-person shooter.
Car with physics.
Those are sort of
first-person shooter. Well, we get this is the fun part. Is where we got to scrum for the last one and really make a case for what it is, and the community can chime in. So what should get the 3rd slot? Car with physics, first-person shooter.
And what else? Cosmic Grit was something we showed.
Cosmic Grit was good. What do you guys think? What should get the 3rd and final spot?
We should write these down.
And each person, I'm not above this. Each person will get each winner will get 2 beta keys to give to their friends or enemies or anything else. Beta Hunt was good.
An autographed Boone Logan rookie card.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we can't do that.
I think...
Oh, here's a Spark P-Cross. It looks like they expanded it. Oh, a harder puzzle. Ooh, I'm going to do this later. Let's go with P-Cross.
P-Cross? P-Cross over Goblin? Because the Goblin Dodgeball was really... I mean, it had the score.
You're
we competed,
saying
and I beat you. And I beat you.
That game lacks strategy?
Oh, clearly. P-Cross.
That is tough. I don't want to waffle and say and go either way. I think P-Cross is extensible. I can see lots of maps coming off of that. I think it's a close call, but I think the extensibility does it for me.
All right, I'm gonna.
And there wasn't enough goblin dodging. And as we know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's
and the goblins could not dodge a ball or a wrench.
And P-Cross. P-Cross will be the 3rd one. Okay. So those 3 are our 3 all-stars for this week. Team Dakota all-stars from the community. We'll give each person 2 beta keys to
share with their friends, give to their family.
As they will.
Put them in a glass case in case of beta emergency.
Right. If they could bury it in a time capsule for 2093 and see what people think when they come back and play your creations.
All right, so
good stuff.
Car with physics, P-Cross, and first-person shooter.
Yep.
And we will probably put up a Stream All-Stars feed, so people will be able to see what ends up getting played and picked.
Yeah, and we'll work out. We can't commit to that. We got to check with our services team, which clearly has a lot going on.
I didn't say when.
Yeah. So, but we'll work on that. We'll write these down. I will actually write it down, and we will. We'll take care of those. We'll send out those keys to that. I'll check the contract entries to see what we have. And then we will look at the patch. So keep your eyes peeled. If you get the patch, I would say hold off on updating until you give the word. There will be a 3-hour or so downtime as we upgrade the patch on the server side. Understand that. Wish we could give you more notice. Once that happens, expect beta keys to be coming quick. I'll let you guys know when they go out so you can start spamming, keep calm and spam refresh on the inbox, right? And follow us on Facebook, Twitter for more updates and news. View the community streams. They're going almost 24/7 hours a day at Twitch, Project Spark Community, /Project Spark Community, one word. And thanks you guys for, we're going to check this out as we go on. We're going to leave you with the
I got to try this.
Rise, Son of Spark, work in progress.
So I don't want to officially play these, and I don't want to officially play Goblin Defense because we want to get this in next time, right?
Yeah.
And we want to have, I like
This
that
is
they
the
have the same
unofficial.
camera. They have the official Rise looking at their butt in underwear camera, so that's good. Or bad, or good, or great. Who knows? It's very accurate. And then we've got an arena here. And some, whoa, hey! Alright, so A button blocks, they got that right. We're using the same buttons.
This is amazing.
Come on, attack. Oh boy, both of them.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks. Well, are we streaming tomorrow?
I think we are.
Tomorrow at noon.
If they want us.
If you want us. If not, tell us. We'll do something else.
We'll read through change lists.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can execute.
Thanks, guys.